As our story opens, we find Tennessee, as usual, with a problem.
This is ridiculous, Chumley. I came all the way up here from the South Pole to get warm, and I'm freezing. We gotta find some way to... Hey, look at Flunky. Flunky, where are you going with that beat-up old stove?
I'm taking it to the dump.
Well, get rid of it right here. Flunky, old boy, it's exactly what we need. Just back right up and...
Well, I don't know, Tennessee, on account of Mr. Livingston said to take it to the dump.
This is a dump. In fact, it's one of the dumpiest dumps I ever saw. Now, don't worry about a thing.
And soon, by fast talking, Tennessee became the new owner of an old stove.
All right, Chumley, let's get it set up. You crawl up the ladder, and I'll hand you these sections of pipe. Ready?
Okay, Tennessee. Pitch the pipe. I made it funny. I said...
Chumley.
Okay, Tennessee.
1, 2, 3.
Whoops, look out.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Now, just you watch it, Chumley. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a butter-fingered walrus.
Okay, Tennessee.
Chumley, is the stovepipe all clean?
I don't know. I'll see. All clean now, Tennessee.
Well, there it is, Chumley. All set up. Now we're really going to be warm at last.
But where are we going to get the coal?
Oh, we'll just use some of old Fuss Budget's. He'll never miss it.
No, he won't he?
Oh, hello, Stanley. I was just telling Chumley here that...
I heard what you were just telling Chumley, and now I'm going to tell you. No coal. Don't you dare touch my coal.
But, Stanley, I'm freezing.
But you're supposed to be freezing. You're a penguin, remember? Penguins like the coal. They come from the South Pole.
But that's why I left the South Pole, to get warm. Now, how about filling the coal bin, Stanley?
No, not one lump.
But what about our stove?
Plant flowers in it for all I care, but don't go near my coal, and that's final. Who ever heard of a penguin sitting next to a stove? Silliest thing I ever heard of.
Gee, hey, Tennessee, what are we going to do now?
Chumley, Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. We'll start our own coal mine.
But we don't know nothing about mining coal, Tennessee.
No, but Mr. Whoopi does. He knows everything.
Well, how are we going to get out to see Mr. Whoopi?
We'll use a brand new escape plan I just thought of. Operation Slingshot. All right, Chumley, I fastened the inner tube to the tree. Now crank it up. Now, when I say fire, we'll pull the release pin and take off. Ready? Aim, fire!
I thought you said we were going over the wall.
We'll just have to set our sights a little higher, that's all. Ready? Aim, fire! Finish J. Whoopi's office, my good man, and step on it.
And a short time later, our heroes were in the office of Phineas J. Whoopi, the man with all the answers.
So, you want to learn about coal mining? Well, that's a pretty deep subject. Get it? But the three-dimensional blackboard should be able to help us out. Now, let me see. Where did I put that 3D BB? In the closet, I guess. Yes, here it is. The fabulous, fantastic, phenomenal 3D BB. Now, even though coal looks like black rocks, it is made from plants. It was formed during the Coal Age about 200 million years ago. There were great swamp forests in those days. When the big trees and firs in the swamp died, they fell into the water. These dead plants made a layer on the bottom, and this layer became covered with mud. New trees grew and the whole cycle was repeated. As the layers built up over millions of years, the weight squeezed the dead trees into what we call coal.
Very good, Mr. Whoopi, but how do we get coal out of the ground now?
Yes, well, When man discovered coal would burn, he started to mine it. He dug deep shafts into the earth, and then he dug tunnels out into the layers of coal. They have railroad tracks in them so that the coal can be hauled out in little cars. When the miners arrive for work, they put on their safety helmets with lights on the front.
Remember that, Chumley. Before we start our mine, we have to be lightheaded.
Yes. Then the miners go down the shaft in very fast elevators. They get into the cars and go to the end of the tunnels. Here they crack out the coal, sometimes with a pick and shovel, sometimes with explosives, but most often with big cutting machines. When the cars are full, they are hauled up to the top of a building called a breaker and dumped. In the breaker, it is broken into different sizes and sent down chutes into waiting coal cars, which carry it to power plants to produce electricity.
To manufacturing plants.
And to houses for use in stoves.
That's us, Chumley. Coal for stoves. Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. Come on, Chumley.
But wait! Coal mining is no job for amateurs.
Let's start right here, Chumley. Then when we find coal, it'll be handy for the stove. Chumley. Chumley. Chumley!
Oh, excuse me, Tennessee. I'll shovel you right out.
Working steadily, our two heroes soon had a shaft and a tunnel.
Gee, Tennessee, we've been digging a long time. Where's the coal?
Never fear, Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
And no sooner had he said that than he did indeed strike coal.
What did I tell you? Coal, Chumley. Black diamonds. I guess we'll show Stanley Livingston a thing or two.
Yes, he'd show Stanley all right, because what he had done was to dig his tunnel right into Stanley's coal bin. Using a wagon and a bucket, they soon had all Stanley's coal in their own coal bin.
Well, Chumley, that ought to do it for the time being. We'll just pull this old carpet over the shaft, so if Stanley comes in, he won't start asking questions.
But Stanley in his office was already asking questions.
Flunky, what's happened to the new furnace? It's freezing in here.
We're all out of coal.
Impossible. I just had the coal bin filled.
Well, it's empty now, boss. Somebody dug a tunnel and hauled it all away.
Somebody dug it. Now, who would do a thing like that? Who would... Tennessee Tuxedo. Oh, wait till I get my hands on him.
This is the life, Chumley. If Stanley could only see us now.
Yeah, I do see you, Tennessee, and that's my coal you're burning.
Ha! The joke's on you, Stanley. We dug a tunnel and mined our own coal.
You tunneled right into my coal bin. That's what you did. Oh,
Now, wait, Stanley, wait. We just wanted to keep warm.
Warm, is it? I'll keep you warm, all right.
And Stanley kept his word.
Well, this is a hot one, Chumley.
Gee, Tennessee, you said you wanted to keep warm.
Chumley, sometimes you really burn me up.
Come on and see Tennessee Tuxedo. See Tennessee Tuxedo. Tennessee Tuxedo and his tail.